Here's some Kavanos to keep in mind as you set and conduct your Tu B'Shvat Seder. There are 4 categories of fruit, each representing a different level of personal refinement. The first category are fruits that represent the Olam HaAsiyah, the world of action. These are fruits with an inedible peel, a thick klipa encrusting the fruit. They represent all external layers that are not part of our essential selves and serve to cover our essential goodness. They are layers of personality, bad habits, and behaviors or psychological defenses that we erect in order to survive in an imperfect world. The first step is having the clarity to discard these unneeded layers of self that only block our intrinsic light from revealing itself. The second step is to be able to perceive the Nekuda Tova, the goodness in all things, training ourselves to see into the spiritual essence beneath the klipos, in ourselves and in others. Now is a good time to ask Hashem to please help you learn the lesson from these fruits with inedible peels. Now take your fruit in hand, whatever it is. Note and notice how the furthest from perfection requires the most protection. Go ahead and peel away the shell that contains this fruit. As you do, allow the klipa it represents and might hold you back, loosen its grip on you. You might even want to pinpoint 3 nekudos that you want to work on here. Pick 3 fruits that represent each one of them, and have intention as you peel away the shell or peel. The second category are fruits with a soft outer edible peel and an inedible inner pit, symbolizing the Olam HaYetzirah, the world of formation. This is a level higher than the one preceding it, as the klipa, the inedible part, has moved deeper inside and is not the first part that you see when you look at the fruit. Additionally, these inedible bits are actually the seed of the future. This category of fruit represents the aspects of yourself that are destructive as of now, but with proper channeling and guiding, you are transforming them into a future that is totally and completely edible, that is good and holy and true. Take a moment to identify these traits that are an intrinsic part of you, only waiting to be elevated and transformed to create your very best self. Ask Hashem to help you in this holy work that is hinted to in the second category of fruit. Take this fruit in hand, be it peaches, plums, apricots, avocados, dates, cherries, mangoes, olives with pits. Notice how they are soft on the outside, yet have a strong inner heart. That inner heart, that pit, represents regrowth. Interesting to note is how this is the part that we always are quick to discard. But today, let's pause and allow its message to linger. Where in your life will you plant the seed of growth? The third category of fruits are ones that are edible inside and out. These represent the Olam Habriya, the world of creation. These represent the highest level of integration. The klipas, the false dressings of our personalities, are long gone, and the raw character traits have been transformed into an authentic and refined real you. In a way, the seeds are edible now, which means that you are in a way living your future self, your sweet and pure future self, in this very moment. Take the time to connect to yourself as if you are already refined and functioning as your truest self in the world, and feel the joy that comes with that. Feel the satisfaction of your achievement here. Ask Hashem for His help, taking one step at a time, with His close and intimate assistance. Now let's do this in practice. Take one of these fruits, be it grapes, raisins, apples, kumquats, berries, cranberries, figs, or pears. Remember, these represent the most holy, that aspect of you that is good through and through, inner and outer, the part of you that is in constant connection with Hashem. No barriers here, ever. The divine spark flows freely. With each bite, feel this connection strengthening. And now our fourth category, that of fragrant flowers or spices. This symbolizes the Olam Ha'atzilos, the world of emanation. This is pure godliness, wholesome spirituality, nothing physical. Here we use our sense of smell, that sense that was never tainted by the chet of the Eitz Hadas. Take a sniff, and as you do, allow the scent to envelop you in the pureness it represents, securing that connection within and infiltrating into all aspects of you that will benefit. Today is the day to make this all happen. Tu B'Shvat, Rosh Hashanah Le'ilanot, a day in which we get to renew ourselves. Ki Adam hu Eitz HaSadeh. As the Maharal compares man to the tree of the field, whose branches are in the heaven, the root of man, his intellect, faces upward, planted in heaven, which when in tune to his godly essence, stands firm and resilient to any winds that blow. Eitz chayim hi lama chazikim ba, v'somcheha meushar. The trunk comes down into this world with branches, leaves, and fruits attached, symbolizing us and the deeds that we do. Man has great potential, and today we can discover that through the food that we eat. Rav Nachman tells us that we each have the ability to raise to the level of Emuna so that our food becomes our medicine. When we consume what we eat, it turns into blood. That then circulates through our whole body, running through our brain, forming our thoughts and affecting our actions. Today is the ideal day where we can most easily program ourselves to eat in a way in which only the highest level of thoughts are produced. We also have the ability to be misaken all those times throughout the year when we fail to do so. Through this void, we fill up with Hashem, now easily extracting all the sparks of holiness through the brachas we make, nourishing our neshamas, and absorbing the positive spiritual energy through the foods that we eat, planting within us a strong and solid connection to HaKadosh Baruch Hu.